A Rosneft oil refinery in the city of Syzran, Samara Region, Russia, has been attacked by Ukrainian drones. The strike by suicide drones resulted in an explosion and fire at the plant. There were no reports of casualties. This is the fourth drone attack on the refinery, one of Rosneft's largest enterprises and a major supplier of fuel to the Russian military. The last such attack occurred in March of this year. Syzran is located about 1,100 kilometers from the border with Ukraine.
Бля, дронов-то до хрена. Смотри, сколько дронов. Это не дроны. Что? Это сбивает, чем дроны.
Ahead of the Trump-Putin meeting in Alaska, Ukraine's attacks on various facilities in Russia are increasing. Ukrainian forces struck a refinery in the Russian city of Volgograd overnight on August 14, causing powerful fires at the facility, Ukraine's general staff reported. The refinery processes over 15 million metric tons of oil every year, amounting to 5.6% of Russia's refining capacity, the military said. The Lukoil plant produces diesel, gasoline, and aviation fuel, crucial for Russian military logistics. The attack was carried out in cooperation between the unmanned systems forces, military intelligence, and other branches, the general staff said. Russian officials reported on an attack against the refinery earlier in the day. Volgograd Oblast Governor Andrei Bocharov said the strike caused an oil spill and fire on the premises. Satellite images have confirmed damage to the Oneka linear production and control station in the Bryansk region. This station is part of the Druzhba oil pipeline, which is designed to transport oil from Russia to Europe, writes Militarny. Satellite images were published by the Dnipro Osint Telegram channel. These photos show damage to the linear production and control station. There are large traces of fire near the booster pumping station. The station cannot function, Osinters reported. The publication noted that Oneka belongs to the holding company AK Transnefteprodukt. The oil pumping station is one of the key stations on the Druzhba main oil pipeline, the length of which is 5,500 kilometers. It is capable of pumping 60 million tons of raw materials per year. Russia's Belgorod region has once again been attacked by Ukrainian drones. The governor of the region, Vyacheslav Gladkov, announced this on his Telegram channel. The governor said that an administrative building was hit and that a car was set on fire as a result of the drone strike. The footage released by Gladkov shows a suicide drone hitting a car and burning it. 3 people were injured as a result of the drone attack. Several cultural institutions in the city of Belgorod, including a shopping center, have suspended their activities. Ukrainian drones also crashed into roofs, damaging at least 10 apartments. Shot clarified that a drone of the armed forces of Ukraine crashed into the residential building, which was followed by an explosion. An explosion in the center of Rostov-on-Don occurred on August 14 amid a missile threat declared in the city. According to Shot, the preliminary cause of the explosion was an attack by a Ukrainian drone. The channel's authors learned that the strike hit a residential building, after which a cloud of smoke rose into the sky. Emergency services are working at the scene. Several apartment buildings in Rostov-on-Don were damaged as a result of a drone attack. Acting governor of the Rostov region of the Russian Federation Yuri Slyuser reported this. According to information from public groups, 50 people were evacuated from the house. According to eyewitnesses, the sound of a moped, typical of a UAV, was heard before the explosion.
A curious incident occurred in Tatarstan, which was initially presented as the detention of saboteurs, but later it turned out that it was a banal confusion between Russian security agencies. Local telegram channels reported that in one of the region's fields, police detained a group of people in military uniform who were launching drones. Before that, local residents considered them enemy agents and called the police. Upon arrival, security forces detained all participants, and loud headlines immediately appeared on propaganda channels about saboteurs allegedly operating on Russian territory. However, as Russian media found out, the detainees were not spies at all, using official permits and licensed Russian drones. The pro-war channel Veterans Notes commented on the situation, admitting that there was a misunderstanding between the military and the police. The exercises were not coordinated with local law enforcement, so the appearance of an armed group in uniform with drones caused panic among eyewitnesses. Recall recently, drones operated by Ukraine's security service struck a storage facility in Russia's Tatarstan Republic, housing Shahed-type drones and foreign components used in their assembly. This is not Ukraine's first strike on Tatarstan since the beginning of the full-scale war in 2022, as the region's Alabuga Special Economic Zone is home to a facility that manufactures Shahed-type long-range attack drones and other reconnaissance unmanned aerial vehicles. Ukrainian drones from the Security Services Special Operations Center A flew roughly 1,300 kilometers to strike a logistics hub in the village of Kyzyl, igniting a fire at the site. The Ukraine's Security Service statement read, "The Security Service of Ukraine continues its systematic efforts to demilitarize Russian military facilities deep inside enemy territory. Storage sites for Shahed drones, which the enemy uses to terrorize Ukraine every night, are among our legitimate military targets," the SBU said. Furthermore, Tatarstan was subjected to a massive drone attack from Ukraine on August the 12th, according to the regional government's press service. This latest attack from Ukraine is in line with Kiev's strategy of using drones to attack targets deep inside Russian territory, targeting energy infrastructure and military facilities. Residents of the city of Almetyevsk in Tatarstan reported hearing air raid sirens. Eyewitnesses said the monotonous sound of sirens indicating imminent danger and possible bombings.